All right, welcome to Victor Lloyd Park here on this Elite American Football League game of the week between the Northeast Georgia Wolverines and the Georgia Falcons. I am Jamie Walker here on the Score 58 Network, and welcome to this beautiful day as the sun has come out. It is nice here on the field, and the Wolverines in their white jerseys, purple pants, will be kicking to the Georgia Falcons in their black jerseys mixed in with red and yellow. As we await the kickoff here from Victor Lloyd Park, here in beautiful Wanda, Georgia, in this Elite North Division matchup between the 5-0 Georgia Falcons and the 3-0 Wolverines. It's again a beautiful day here. Sun has come out, beautiful skies, temperature good enough to be football weather. It could be warmer, could be cooler, but just perfect for football as we await the kickoff. And that is number 12, LeBryson Dixon, set to kick. And back deep to return will be number 23, Kyle Dennis. Wolverines kicking from left to right. And we are underway, as told Mies Leather. Kick to the right side, still rolling on the ground. And it looks like it may be fielded by Dennis around the 20. Check that. They are going to count it down. No, we have a flag on the play. So it may have rolled out of bounds before he actually fielded it. And if that's the case, that would be a procedural penalty on the kicking team. We'll see what they call here at about the 15-yard line. And once again, the Falcons come in at 5-0. And we'll see what the call is here. And it looks like they'll wave the flag here, so it'll just be fielded, and they'll start 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. As we are underway here in this Elite American Football League game of the week here on the Score 58 Network. Once again, I'm Jamie Walker on the call for this contest. And the Georgia Falcons are on offense first. As again, we're looking at what has been a cloudy day. All of a sudden, since the football game was about to start, the sun has just come on out, and it's turned into a beautiful day. So it looks like doubles formation here. One in the backfield. That'd be number 4, Najee Williams-Mitchell for the Falcons. Early flag looks like that will be an offsides on the Wolverines. So a free 5 yards early on in the contest. And that'll put the Falcons in even better field position. Again, the ball was down in special teams early with unfavorable positions. But now they are at the 20-yard line, Georgia Falcons, with a 1st and 5. So we'll see how they come out here. Again, same formation, doubles formation, 2 to each side, 1 in the backfield alongside the quarterback to his left. Man in motion, 2 in the backfield, offset left. Gets a snap. Try to get to the up back, but not a good mesh there. And brought down by number 23 as Eric King Jr. from his defensive end position. Loss of about 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Georgia Falcons. As again, we're still early in the season. Maybe some things still being worked on, but nonetheless, good play by King there on the tackle. So 2nd and 11 for the Georgia Falcons on this opening drive in the contest. So running back to the right this time. Ferguson in the gun. We'll send a man in motion, offset right. It's number 3, Kareem McDaniel. Slade tried to hand it off that time, but a swarming Wolverine defense. And leading that play, number 12, that's LeBryson Dixon. So again, once again, you can see Falcons having tough sledding, getting set offensively. And another loss on the play, so it'll be about 3rd and 15 for the Georgia Falcons. Right now, the Wolverines seeing ball and hitting ball. So 3rd and 15, maybe a little longer. For the Georgia Falcons, we'll see what they decide to do here on offense. They have everyone spread out. Quarterback in the gun. Looking at everybody changing the play at the line. You can see 2 deep for the Wolverines. Cornerback bailing out. Looking to pass, looks left, tries to go upfield. Ball hanging in the air and will be incomplete. Tried to go to number 11, Azir Randall, and broken up on the play. Number 29, Jeremy Lotz. So it'll be 4th and long for the Georgia Falcons, and it looks like they will punt. So the Wolverines will get their first opportunity on offense. And we'll see who is punting once the special teams get set. It looks like for the Falcons, number 8, Nathan Parker. Back to return for the Wolverines will be Jeffrey Mack. Late runner off the field. Rolling snap, got it away. And taking a Falcon bounce. It'll roll dead already in plus territory at about the 36-yard line. So the Northeast Georgia Wolverines will have premium field position, but we have a flag on the play. It looks like it'll be against the Wolverines. We'll see what the flag is about. Looks like another offsides call on the Wolverines, so it looks like they may re-kick after the penalty. So now 4th and 11 for the Falcons. Looks like they'll still punt. We got a whistle stoppage of play. Not sure what the stoppage is about. Looks like it may have been another penalty on the Wolverines. So I'll tell you what, 4th and 5 now. Say 4th and 6 for the Falcons. Looks like they'll still punt, being on this side of the field. So they get set. High, end over end, fielded at around the 48. Breaks one tackle. The returner will be stopped by number 15, Taj Green Sr. So 1st and 10 for the Northeast Georgia Wolverines. Lost a few yards on the play as far as positioning, but still premium field position. They'll be at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. And again, if you look at the Wolverines, they're 3-0, but have won by at least 20 in each matchup. So you can see very prolific offense. So trips to the far side. One receiver to the near side, quarterback in the gun. See Oasis snap, scanning the field. Falcons showing blitz, but backing out. Quarterback looking for a receiver, throws it in the middle, but dropped. Dropped by number 5, Andre Jackson. On a very good delivery by Keenan Wise. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Wolverines, as they are on their first offensive possession of the game here from Victor Lord Park. 11:59 left here in the first quarter. So 2nd and 10 from the 42 for the Wolverines. Once again, a gorgeous day for football. Same formation, quarterback in the gun. Falcons in the 3-4 alignment. Scanning the field, throws the out. And brought down right at the catch. Ball caught by number 4, it's Antonio Halls. Brought down to play number 2, Dwayne Ferguson. So gain of about 3 on the play. So 3rd and 7 for the Wolverines. As again, we await to see what they do offensively. And again, you can see the offensive prowess as you look at their schedule. 42-20 over Gaffney Braves, 46-6 over the Atlanta Tigers, and 44-0 over the Georgia Crushers. So again, this team is very capable of scoring. So 3rd and 7 for the Wolverines. It's Wise waits a snap. Has some pressure up the middle and will be brought down. And that's number 31, Michael Harris. Big loss on the play. So we'll see what the Wolverines decide to do on this side of the 50-yard line. Still in plus territory, but definitely have a long way to go. We'll see if they keep the offense, and it looks like they may be choosing to pin the Falcons deep. So set the punt, number 22, Eric King. And it looks like back to return will be number 22, Cameron Armstrong, and along with number 12, Tariq Knox Jr. We're glad you can join the broadcast today here on the Score 58 Network. Lead American Football League game of the week between the Northeast Georgia Wolverines and the Georgia Falcons. Low snap. Looks like he won't be able to punt it. Still trying to run and will be brought down at about the 41-yard line. So great field position for the Falcons, and they'll start 1st and 10 at about the 41. We'll see where they spotted. 40. It's like it will be the 41-yard line. So 1st and 10 as they are in plus territory. So 9:49 here in the first quarter in a game where both teams are trying to feel each other out. No one wants to lose this. Both coming in undefeated so far here early in the first quarter. So now 1st and 10 at the 41 for the Falcons. 5 wide out. Quarterback awaits the snap. Wolverines showing pressure. Defensive end gets in early, and ball falls incomplete. I'll tell you what, time just right. We'll see if we have a flag, and we do. It looks like it may be another offsides call. And again, if you're looking, Eric King again trying to get that snap count, trying to time it just right to get in the backfield, but may have been a little early. So that's the 3rd offsides call on the Wolverines so far. And that'll make it a 1st and 5. It looks like we have a stoppage of play. We'll see what this is about, but definitely when you're playing defense, you're trying to take all the advantages that you can. If you can time a snap count, that's perfect. But you also have to be conscious of where you are on the field. So 1st and 5 for the Falcons. As the quarterback's under center this time, I formation. Wolverines showing blitz. Handoff on the right side, but brought down in the backfield by big number 99, DeMonte Queen. That's Rasheed Holloway trying to make something out of nothing, but big loss on the play. So loss of 6. So it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Georgia Falcons. 9:17 and running here in the first quarter. As again, the Georgia Falcons in their black jerseys, the Wolverines in their white jerseys, purple pants. So 2nd and 11. About the 37-yard line. We'll see what the Falcons decide to do here. Again, both teams trying to establish something offensively. They're scanning the field. So quarterback under center, I formation. Receivers to each side. Hand off to the fullback. Has some running room on the left side, but brought down. And that's number 2, Taquan Simmons. On a Kyle Dennis run. Pretty good yardage on the play. Got around left end. So now 3rd and about 3 for the Falcons here. They finally get some things going on offensively. 8-12 and counting here in the first quarter. Still in a scoreless contest. So 2nd possession for the Georgia Falcons. They look to try to get a first down and keep this drive going. So 3rd and 3. Once again, our formation. It's like someone moved early, and we'll see what both teams pointing at each other. We'll see what the men in charge of reffing the game say. It looks like it'll be against the Falcons. So with ideal territory, 3rd and 3 now, 3rd and 8. So 3rd and 8 for the Georgia Falcons. As again, they want to keep this drive alive. 7:30 and counting here in the first quarter. Fast moving first quarter so far, as both teams have been able to possess the ball. 2nd possession for the Falcons as they look to capitalize. So 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Quarterback in the gun, changing the play. And that's Kyle Dennis in the backfield alongside the quarterback. Delay a game on the Falcons. So, again, you can see these early mistakes as both teams come in undefeated, but definitely see some nerves early wanting to stay that way. So now it's 3rd and 13. It looks like we have a timeout. No, just stoppage of play. So 3rd and 13 here in the first quarter. 6:46. Falcons with the ball. We'll see what they decide to do here. Shotgun formation. Dennis to quarterback's left. It looks like a handoff to Dennis. Cuts it back up the middle. Still on his feet. Gets around the 35, 30, 25. And hit out of bounds around the 20-yard line. Great run by Dennis as he started up the middle. Took one cut, got outside, and will be enough for a Falcons first down. So it looks like he's not out of bounds around the 22-yard line. So 1st and 10 on an awesome run by Kyle Dennis. So 1st and 10 at the 22. So you can see this ground game being established for the Georgia Falcons. So our formation. This quarterback decides to change the play this time. So backs to his left and his right. Stoppage of play here. Delay a game on the Falcons. So once you see some kind of prosperity, a penalty kind of takes the momentum away. But again, 1st and 15 for the Falcons. 5:40 and counting here in the first quarter, fast-moving first quarter. Here on the Score 58 Network. We're glad you've joined us. I'm Jamie Walker. You are seeing the contest, the Elite American Football League game of the week between the Northeast Georgia Wolverines and the Georgia Falcons. Pitch to the left side, has some trouble handling it. The defense gets the stop. Brought down to the play by number 16, Kevin Lewis. Tried to get the toss sweep that time around the left side, but stopped. Bobbled the pitch. Loss on the play. So now 2nd and long. It looks like we will have a timeout, Georgia Falcons. So we'll take a break here from Victor Lloyd Park. 4:51 left in the scoreless contest here on the Score 58 Network. And we are back here in the Score 58 Network from Victor Lloyd Park with the Georgia Falcons taking on the Northeast Georgia Wolverines. 2nd and long for the Falcons. Partridge looking to pass, rolls out to his right. Doesn't find a receiver and brought down. It's like behind the line of scrimmage, so that will be a sack by number 15, Justin Huggins. So again, another loss on the play by the Falcons. So now 3rd and long, and we'll see what they decide to do. Again, you can see this Wolverine rush being able to get to the quarterback and passing downs. The running game has worked well for the Falcons so far. We'll see that if they go back to it. They did on the last 3rd down, so we'll see if it continues to work for the Falcons as they have been backed up to now the 36-yard line. So 3rd and long for the Georgia Falcons. Partridge in the gun with Williams Mitchell to his right. Gets a snap, throws to his left. A lot of coverage there. And it is intercepted. And intercepting the play, number 7, Chris Johnson. So the Wolverines will get the ball back. Now, tell you what, considering just where it is, that may have been just as good as a punt because it backs up the Wolverines in really deep territory. So it doesn't hurt you as bad as you think. So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. 3:37 left here in the first quarter. And they'll have some work getting out of their own end zone. So that's 1st and 10 at about the 4-yard line. So we're moving the chains here. Glad you could join us here on the Score 58 Network. 3:37 left here in the first quarter. Very fast-moving first quarter. So shotgun formation. Keenan Wise in at quarterback. And they'll just hand it off. Stopped in the backfield, still churning. Get some yardage. It's number 13, Jonathan Davis. And from the spot, looks like got about 5 yards on the play, so 2nd and 5 for the Wolverines. As really as deep as they were and really near their end zone. You're looking for that positive yardage to actually give yourself some room. So, again, quarterback in the gun, moves the running back to his right, 2 receivers to each side. So gets the snap, hands off again, has a hole in the middle, cuts it back, spins, and gets down to about the 24-yard line. Good run that time by number 13, Jonathan Davis Jr. Really good run that time. And picks up enough for a first down. So, again, you can see this Wolverine offense being capable, really just not having the opportunities. To tell you what, the Falcons ran a lot of clock that time on that last drive. So, here in the first quarter, you're already almost at the 2:20 mark, but 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. As Wise scans the field, running back to his right. Will hand off again up the middle. Has a lot of running room that time. That's Wise again. No, this time it is Seven Chanel. Brought down after about a 7-yard pickup. We'll call it 6. So 2nd and 4 for the Wolverines. Under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. As you can see, both running games coming into prominence now. I think both offenses are settling in. So trips to the near side, one receiver to the far side. Wise in the gun, running back to his right. Fake to the running back, has plenty of time, shoots a pass, and it is, we'll see with the refs, and they're going to call it incomplete. Nearly intercepted a couple of times. But it looks like it finally hit the ground according to the official. I tell you what, lucky break that time for the Wolverines as that ball just kept bouncing and bouncing around. But according to the rest, finally hit the ground. We won't have the angle to see it, but referee came in, said no, ball hit the ground. So 3rd and 4 for the Wolverines, 1:20 left in the first quarter on a beautiful sunny evening here in Wanda, Georgia for the Elite American Football League game of the week here on the Score 58 Network. So Keenan Wise in the gun, back to his right. It's like 2 wide to his right. Handoff on the left side. Gets around left end and out of bounds after about 4 yards. So 4-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Wolverine first down. And that was Jonathan Davis Jr. on the carry. So 1st and 10. Keeping that clock churning. So 1st and 10 at about the 33 for the Wolverines. We are nearly under a minute here in the first quarter. And again, 2 undefeated teams. Northeast Georgia Wolverines come in at 3-0, while the Georgia Falcons come in at 5-0. So Wise gets the pass, shoots it out to his right. It's complete. Looks like a fumble on the play. Ball still rolling around. And it is recovered by the Georgia Falcons after a gorgeous pass from Wise to Halls. But fumbled the ball, and now the Falcons will get the ball back in pretty good territory at the 48-yard line. So they'll get the ball back on offense. As you see, again, both teams trying to feel each other out. Promising offensive drive for the Wolverines, but ball was coughed up that time. And now, 1st and 10, 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's like the 3rd offensive possession for the Georgia Falcons. And again, if you look at the standings for the Elite American Football League, right now, number 1, the Bay Area Reapers at 4-0, the Georgia Falcons coming in at 5-0, and the Northeast Georgia Wolverines coming in at 3-0. So you can see the upper echelon teams in this league playing today here on this EAFL game of the week. So handoff to the up back. Tackled that time by number 18, Cameron Butts. Again, Kyle Dennis looked initially like he was going to get out of the backfield, but to his credit, didn't let him get started. So it looks like the Falcons will let the quarter run out in the entertaining first quarter. As you saw, both teams go back and forth. No score on the board yet, but definitely you can see some promising offensive drives. And we'll see if they put it together going forward. We'll take a break here from Victor Lloyd Park here in the EAFL Game of the Week here on the Score 58 Network. And we are back here from Victor Lloyd Park. The start of the second quarter. 2nd and 13 for the Georgia Falcons. Offset eye to the right. Hand off to the up back and brought down by a host of Wolverines, led by the man in the middle, DeMonte Queen. And once again, that was Kyle Dennis on the rush, but got absolutely drilled by a host of Wolverines. So 3rd and 13 for the Georgia Falcons. As again, you can see Wolverines doing a good job of anticipating the snap count. You saw some offsides early, but Falcons may have to change up some things to stop that defensive line from penetrating. So 2 receivers to each side. Tight end to the right. Quarterback in the gun. Throws the ball up in the air. It's hanging a long time and caught. And that was called by number 88, Rashad Tutton. And enough for a Falcon first down. If you saw that pass initially, you just thought it was in prime territory for the interception, but it looks like it was caught. So 1st and 10 at, it's like the 28-yard line. So now the Falcons in plus territory, nearly in the red zone. 1st and 10, 13-18 left here in the second quarter. And I'm Jamie Walker here on the Score 58 Network. Still in a scoreless contest from Victor Lloyd Park here in Wanda, Georgia. It's 2 undefeated teams trying to stay undefeated. So our formation, hand off to Dennis up the middle. And he'll be stopped by number 23, Eric King Jr. And loss of about 1 on the play, so 2nd and 11. Again, really tough sledding running up the middle. Had some success early. It looks like the defense of the Wolverines has clamped that down as far as running up the middle. So 2nd and 11 for the Georgia Falcons. 12-18 and counting here in the second quarter. In a scoreless contest so far. So Partridge under center, I formation. It looks like it'll be off sides. Well, actually, we'll see what the call is. And it will be a false start on the Falcons. So that just takes them backwards. So now, a 2nd and 16 for the Falcons. So, again, kind of a carbon copy of the last drive. Once they got some kind of prosperity, some kind of good offensive drive, it's been set back by penalties, and it looks like they will call a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them here from Victor Lloyd Park. 11:45 left in the second quarter. Northeast Georgia Wolverines and the Georgia Falcons battling to stay undefeated here on the Score 58 Network. And we are back here on the Score 58 Network in the scoreless contest. 11:45 left in the second quarter. And still no score between the Georgia Falcons and the Northeast Georgia Wolverines. So 2nd and 16 for the Falcons. Partridge in the gun. Williams Mitchell to his right. Brings it back in motion. That's Rasheed Holloway. To an offset eye. Partridge awaits the snap. Gets the snap. Flushed out the pocket. Goes back to his left. Still on his feet. And will simply throw the ball out of bounds. Smartly threw it out of bounds instead of taking the sack. So now it'll be 3rd and 16. I'll tell you what. Again, Eric King Jr. from that defensive end position for the Wolverines. Giving chase to Partridge. So now 3rd and 16 for the Falcons. Was there a flag thrown there? I see some discussion. We'll see if they're going to call intentional grounding. It went backwards, but we'll see if they declare that he was outside the tackle. Still some discussion on the field. This is big here because along with the loss will be the loss of down. Again, we need some Jeopardy music right here. $11:36 left here in the second quarter. If you like defensive football, this is your game. No scoring so far. And we'll see what the – so it looks like no call. So 3rd and 16 for the Falcons. So we have 2 wide to each side. It's like a handoff, draw play that time. Had some running room, but closed quickly. And that was number 4, Najee Williams-Mitchell. And brought down the play by LeBryson Dixon. Got some of that yardage. It looked like it was promising early, but closed quickly. So now 4th and about 11. We'll see what the Falcons decide to do. 11:09 left in the second quarter. Not much scoring here in this contest. Falcons looks like they will stay on offense being this deep in Wolverine territory. So 4th and 11 for the Georgia Falcons. Partridge in the gun. Williams Mitchell to his right. We got 2 wide to each side. And we'll see what this call is again. And looks like it will be offsides on the Wolverines. So again, as they try to anticipate snap counts. And again, trying to get that defensive advantage, trying to stop the other team. You're trying to stop them on offense. You know, sometimes you'll get into this habit of really just thinking that you know what the snap count is, but just being offside. So it looks like you have some discussion here. There may have been some other elements that go along with their anticipation. So actually they're going to call a false start on the Falcons. So it looks like a change of call. Looks like they, had some conferring that time. So looks like they will punt on the 4th and 15 call instead of trying to go for it. Although this may be a really good time to try some trickeration. You're trying to get some points on the board. So we'll see what they decide to do here. As Tyquan Simmons is back deep to return for the Wolverines. Wait, snap rolls to the punter, gets it away, takes a Falcon bounce. And it rolls into the end zone for the touchback. They were trying to make the better play and didn't make the sure play. So it looks like it will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Wolverines. I'll tell you what, had a golden opportunity to pin the Wolverines back deep. So 9:53 left in the second quarter. Still a scoreless contest, and we'll see what it's like. A little bit of discussion going on between the officials. Once again, I'm wondering what this is about. And it looks like little to do with nothing of the last play. So Keenan Wise, again at quarterback, 5 wide for the Wolverines. Gets a snap, looking left, flushed out to his right, flag down, and the ball falls incomplete. We'll see what the flag is about. So we'll see what the call is. So I think the official is both making the call and educating. So we'll see what the call is. It's like a personal foul. It's like a cut block that time. So maybe an engaged in 2 places with a potential tackler. So that's a big penalty. We'll see if it's half the distance. So with an illegal chop block, we'll see where it is. So still first down. Be 1st and 20, so 10-yard penalty. So 1st and 20. So again, Wise in the gun. Davis to his left. And they'll hand off to Davis. Cuts up the middle. Shakes and bakes. Still on his feet. Spins. And gets about 5 yards of that back. So 2nd and 15 for the Wolverines. Looks like another penalty. So they'll go back to the 5-yard line. So now 1st and 25 for the Wolverines, and you're the Falcons. This may be a golden opportunity to get a safety. or to just keep them pinned up so you can get the ball back and actually have good field position. So we'll see what they do defensively. So Wise in the gun. Looks like the Wolverines will go 5 wide. So Wise looking to pass, keeps it himself, and just gets down to about the 8-yard line. Picks up a few that time. It looks like there'll be a timeout. Wolverines, so we'll take a timeout here as well. Here from Victor Lohr Park. Still a scoreless contest, 9:14 left in the second quarter here on the Score 58 Network. And we are back here on the Score 58 Network, scoreless contest. Second and long for the Northeast Georgia Wolverines. As they're looking to put some points on the board. Trips to the near side. Single receiver to the far side. Gets the pass, completes it to number 9, still upfield. And brought down by number 20, Adrian Woods. That was completed. Keenan Wise to Demetrius Mason. And gets up to about the 24-yard line. So definitely third and manageable at this point. So it looks like third and about 7 on the play for the Wolverines. 8:43 left here before halftime. In a scoreless contest where you've seen offensive miscues for both sides, promising drives, but for some reason or another have stalled. So 3rd and 8. Call that 3rd and 7 for the Wolverines. It's Wise in the gun. High snap that time. He collects it. Shoots a pass up, completes it. Flag on the play. And that's completed to number 0, Jeffrey Mack. Brought down by number 28. But there is a flag on the play, and we'll see what this flag is about. A lot of calls here in this opening half of football. And really stop momentum on both sides. So an eligible receiver downfield. So it looks like offsetting penalties. So it looks like they will replay this down. So 3rd and 7 for the Wolverines. 8:07 left here in the second quarter. As you see, both teams really trying to get some points on the board at this point. And really 2 high-scoring offensive teams. So we'll see what the Wolverines decide to do here. Tried to open it up, did open it up in passing game to get out of there, out of the end zone, but have not been able to sustain really offensive drive. Really, both teams. Falcons really have had promising drives, but again, for some reason, they have stalled. So Wise in the gun. Looking to pass. Has plenty of time. Shoots one up the middle and completes it. And that's again to Jeffrey Mack, brought down on the play. by Sabir Randall. And we'll see, is that another flag on the play? It is. It looks like it'll be against the Wolverines. After they were able to get the first down, we'll see what the call is. And again, by the amount of time they're spending talking, looks like everybody's trying to plead their case. So we'll see what the penalty is initially. We'll see what the penalty is going forward. There's been a lot of discussion going on with the referees, so we'll see what the call is. And they will be picking up the flag, so it looks like there won't be a call, so it'll be 1st and 10, Northeast Georgia at the 40-yard line. Gorgeous completion. You can see where Mack is trying to go with the football. Excuse me, where Wise is trying to go with the football. Mack being able to run that in cut right in front of the linebackers. There's still some discussion. Chains haven't moved yet. So, again, as we're waiting on the officials to actually determine whether or not we're going to restart, not quite sure what the discussion is at this point. Once they've kind of decided what was going on. Seemingly it looked like we would play ball, but again, I know they're trying to get everything determined and straight, but it's taking the momentum out of the actual contest. So once again, thank you for joining us here on the Score 58 Network. Two undefeated teams, Northeast Georgia Wolverines and the Georgia Falcons. And the chains haven't moved yet. I know they're about to correct that. So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at the 40-yard line. In this scoreless contest, two evenly matched teams. You've seen some promise offensively. You've seen a lot of defense as well. So definitely looking to put some points on the board. 7:14 left here in the second quarter. Wolverines with a fresh set of downs. So handoff. Jonathan Davis over on the left side. He'll be brought out of bounds by number 12, Tariq Knox Jr. after about an 8-yard pickup. So it'll be 2nd and 2 at the 48. 6:57 and counting here in the second quarter, as the Wolverines are looking to put some points on the board. High-scoring offense in their other games, but scoreless here so far against a formidable defense of the Georgia Falcons. So 2nd and 2, 6:50 and counting here in the second quarter. Wolverines looking to put some points up. So it looks like they're switching offenses or switching personnel. Wise, pistol formation. Davis behind him. And they'll hand off to Davis over on the right side. 31 giving chase. Tries to get around the right end, but stopped on the play. And ran out of bounds by number 22, Cameron Armstrong. So it looks like a gain of maybe 1 on the play. So 3rd and 1 for the Wolverines. 6:22 left here in the quarter. So the Wolverines looking to get some points on the board. So again, Wise in the gun. Offset eye to the left. Wise looking to pass, flushed out the pocket. Pointing out a receiver, tries to get it upfield, and it will be incomplete. Broken up on the play. And that's number 18, Ahmad Tuggle, with the breakup. So 3rd and 1, 5:48 left here in the second quarter. And we'll see what the Wolverines decide to do on their side of the 50. Looks like they're not taking the offense out. So 4th and 1 here. .548 here left in the second quarter. So Wise, pistol formation. Ran sometime, hands it off, and he will be shut down by a host of Falcons. Leading the charge, number 17, Sabir Randall. Loss on the play and turnover on downs. So now the Georgia Falcons, with 5:42 left in the second quarter, will get the ball back, already in plus territory, with an opportunity to get some points on the board. So 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line for the Falcons. They are back on offense. And again, when you're, a lot of times, as long as I've been around the game, sometimes on those short yardage situations where you have to go backwards 4 yards before you get 1 yard forward, sometimes those things happen, especially if you can get defensive penetration. So 1st and 10 at the 46 for the Falcons. Partridge in the backfield, hands off, up the middle, has some running room, cuts it back left, dodges the tackle, and ran out of bounds around the 24-yard line. Once again, that man has been running all day, Kyle Dennis. And ran out of bounds that time by number 29, Jeremy Lotz, but not after a huge pickup. It looks like they'll spot the ball at the 25-yard line, so 1st and 10 for the Georgia Falcons, 5:22 and counting here in the second quarter, as the Falcons look to put some points on the board before the half. So again, the running game has really been well for both teams, but I'll tell you what, the Georgia Falcons seem to have found something using that running game. So again, Partridge in the gun, Dennis to his left. So we await the snap for 15 counting. Gets a snap. Looking left to pass. And it'll be brought down on the play. And that's number 52, Jose Algerin, assisting by number 14, Ronald Brantley. Huge loss on the play. So now 2nd and long for the Georgia Falcons. Time is running here in the second quarter. Once again, after a promising running play, you have a loss in the next play, and we'll see what they decide to do here. Again, taking a lot of time in the huddle. I know you want to be methodical, but at this point, time is not on your side. So 2nd and long for the Georgia Falcons. Partridge in the gun. Dennis to his right. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Partridge gets a snap, tosses it to Dennis, but no running room at all, and stopped initially by number 22, Eric King. So another loss on the play. So again, after getting some prosperity, going backwards has been kind of the theme for this offense. They've had some promising plays. So 3:16 left in the second quarter. Scoreless contest. And so far it's been a game of promising things happening, but miscues going on at the same time. So 3rd and long for the Georgia Falcons. It's like passing situation here, but Najee Williams-Mitchell alongside Partridge to his right. on this Elite American Football League Game of the Week. So Partridge passes to the left side, and looks like it'll hang up. And it is called out of bounds, so incomplete. So it'll be 4th down, 4th and long for the Falcons. It looks like they'll give the ball right back to the Wolverines. 2:38 left here in the second quarter. And again, you've been able to see really both of these squads kind of go back and forth on both really positive offensive plays, but either penalties or turnovers have impeded them. So back deep to return, number 2, Tyquan Simmons. Ball is bad snap on the punt and brought down by number 14, Ronald Brantley. Wasn't able to get that punt off. 9, Craig Young. So it'll be 1st and 10 at, and we'll see where they spot the ball. Looks like it'll be at the 49. So 2:34 left here in the second quarter. And we'll see if the Wolverines, who come in as a high-scoring offense, really hadn't been able to do much offensively so far. Give some credit to the Georgia Falcons, but along with that, you've seen a lot of mistakes and turnovers as well. So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Keenan Wise at quarterback. He's in the gun, 5 wide. Looking to pass. Falcons showing blitz. Blitz picked up. Gets the pass off. Complete. That pass is complete to number 9, Demetrios Mason. Stopped on the play by number 9, Craig Young. Looks like a pickup of about 8 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 2 for the Wolverines. 2:13 and counting here in the second quarter. And we'll see if the Wolverines can get something going on before halftime. So again, Wise in the gun, 5 wide. Have a stoppage of play. It looks like it will be a 2-minute warning, so we'll. So it looks like we'll take a break here from Victor Lloyd Park. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter in the scoreless contest here on the Score 58 Network. And we are back here on the Score 58 Network. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter, scoreless contest. As the Northeast Georgia Wolverines are driving, 2nd and 2. As Keenan Wise is in the shotgun. 4 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Wise looking to pass, has some pressure. Stays on his feet, looking upfield, shoots a pass down to the left side, hangs up, and it will fall incomplete. Tried to go to number 9, Demetrios Mason that time. Couldn't set his feet and actually throw the ball out to the left side. So the ball kind of hung in the air, so will fall incomplete. 1:42 left here in the second quarter. So it'll be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Wolverines here in the Elite American Football League Game of the Week between 2 undefeated teams, the Northeast Georgia Wolverines and the Georgia Falcons. So Wise in the gun, running back to his right, shoots a pass up, completed pass. Still on his feet, dragging defenders, still on his feet, and takes a bunch with him. That was complete to Anthony Autry. And I tell you what, you love the effort on that play. So 1:26 left here in the second quarter. Gorgeous pass from Wise to Anthony Autry, and Autry did the rest, taking defenders with him. So 1:24 and counting left here before halftime. Wise doesn't get the ball. Running back falls on it, and again, you can see the theme continuing to go on. Once you see something positive, you see some mistake or some turnover killing a drive. So loss on the play looks like of about 5 yards. So 1:04 and counting here in the second quarter. Wise in the gun with Jonathan Davis to his right. Stoppage of play. And we'll see what the call is. No call, it's just a matter of the ball being spotted. So under a minute left here in the second quarter. We'll see what Wise decides to do this time, as the Wolverines desperately want to get some points on the board before the half. So shoots a pass up and broken up on the play. Looks like it was broken up by number 9, Craig Young. Correction, number 8, Nathan Parker. So now 42 seconds left here in the second quarter. Wolverines with 3rd and 15. They are looking to put some points on the board. So Wise looking to pass, looks to his right, has a receiver, and he completes it again to number 1, Anthony Autry. And knocked out of bounds. Looks like by number 12, Tariq Knox Jr. So now Wise looking to pass, shoots one up the middle, and the ball falls incomplete. And I'm not exactly sure what the call is. So it looks like it is a turnover on downs. So the Falcons will get the ball back. 1st and 10. Around the 10-yard line. So we'll see what they decide to do. As once again, a promising drive by the Wolverines stalls right before they get in the end zone. So Georgia Falcons get the ball back. It looks like they'll be just content to kneel on the ball and end the half. And they will. So here in a scoreless contest in the first half, where, again, you've seen both teams possess the ball, have some promising drives, and for some reason or another have not been able to capitalize and actually put points on the board. Still scoreless contest between the Northeast Georgia Wolverines and the Georgia Falcons, 2 undefeated teams. It's halftime here from Victor Lloyd Park, as we will give a shout out to our sponsors. Thank you for joining us, and make sure you stay on as we have the second half. We'll take a break here at halftime here on The Score, 58 Network. And we are back here on the Score 58 Network, where we are about to start the third quarter in this scoreless contest between the Northeast Georgia Wolverines and the Georgia Falcons. I'm Jamie Walker, and it's been an interesting contest so far with really two high-powered offenses. Northeast Georgia Wolverines being able to score at will in their previous games. The Falcons have been able to score too, but scoreless contest as the Wolverines will be getting the football to start the second half as we await the kick number 34. Set the kick for the Falcons. Squib kick will be taken by the up man. Going up the middle, crosses over the 40 down to around the 46-yard line. And the Wolverines will start 1st and 10. Now, you saw some promising drives in the first half, really for both teams, but stalled, whether it was by penalty or whether it was for a turnover, but not a lot of scoring, no scoring in the first half. So we'll see if the adjustments were made going into the second half as the Wolverines get the football first. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line as we await what this offense will do. Still remaining at quarterback, Keenan Wise. As Jonathan Davis Jr. to his right. And already, it's like we have a stoppage of play. We'll see if there's a penalty, and it is. So it looks like it may have been substitution infraction. Ran a man on late, can't do that. So 1st and 5 for the Wolverines at the 49-yard line. Again, Wise in the quarterback. It's like pistol formation. Jonathan Davis will move to his left. Hand off to Davis on the left side. Shakes, bakes, and gets down to about the 47. Tackled on the play by number 26. And that's Anton Walker. So pick up about 2 on the play. So 2nd and 3 for the Wolverines. As day turns the night here from Victor Lloyd Park here in Winder, Georgia, on this Elite American Football League game of the week between the Northeast Georgia Wolverines and the Georgia Falcons. So Wise in the gun. Davis to his left. Snap got back there late. Shoots a pass to the right side, completes it, but brought down immediately on the play. Pass was completed to Jeffrey Mack, brought down on the play by Dwayne Ferguson. Close to the sticks, and it looks like they will call it a first down. So they'll move the chains on the play. 1st and 10 at the 44. On a completed pass from Wise to Mack. So same formation for the Wolverines. Ashley Davis to his right side. Falcons, a lot of men in the line of scrimmage. Handoff on the left side. Try to stay on his feet, but to no avail. And brought down on the play by number 31, Michael Harris. It's like a loss of about 2 on the play, so 2nd and 12 for the Wolverines. So you can see them trying to establish the run here in this third quarter. Opening drive of the half. Again, the Falcons, a lot of men around the line of scrimmage. So the Wolverines may have to get out of what they're doing and open it up a little bit. So, again, Keenan Wise in the gun. Davis to his left. Wise looking to pass. Runs into Davis. Shoots a pass on the right side. Has a man open. Completes the pass. 10-5. Touchdown. Wolverines. On a pass from Keenan Wise to Jeffrey Mack. No flags. 44-yard completion and touchdown. with your first points on the board with 12:24 left here in the third quarter. And you saw Mack going right on that right sideline, untouched. And we'll see with the extra point, as we await the extra point, see what they decide to do. So no kicking. So Wise again in the gun. High snap, gets it. Shoots a pass out, gets it up and incomplete. So the two-point conversion is no good with 12:24 left here in the third quarter. Finally, some points on the board, and the Northeast Georgia Wolverines lead by the score of 6-0 over the Georgia Falcons. We'll take a break here from Victor Lloyd Park here on the Score 58 Network. And we are back here on the Score 58 Network where the Northeast Georgia Wolverines finally get some points on the board and are now leading by the score of 6-0 over the Georgia Falcons. And we'll be kicking off. Set to kick number 12, LeBryson Dixon. It looks like we had to return number 9, Craig Young. As the Wolverines will be kicking from right to left. Up in the air. Deep and fielded at the 20, behind the 18-yard line. Cuts it back to the left side. Finds some room up the middle, still on his feet. But brought down around the 40-yard line. It's like tackled on the play by number 88. Correction, number 80 on the play. Devontae Caver. So 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line for the Georgia Falcons. And we'll see if they can return the favor this time. 12-13 left in the third quarter as they find themselves behind. We'll see if they can answer. They had some promising drives in the first half on their own, of their own, but could not capitalize. Seemed like when they got a positive play, they would follow that up with penalties and turnovers and would just take them out of scoring position. So 1st and 10, 40-yard line. There's Partridge. The quarterback hands off to number 14. That's Roman McDowell. Brought down on the play by number 7, Chris Johnson. Looks like we have a player hurt. So gain of 3 by McDowell. It'll be 2nd and 7 as we have an injured player. It looks like getting off under his own power, so it's like he will be okay. It's number 22, Eric King. So 2nd and 7 for the Georgia Falcons. As again, they are looking to get some points on the board. So Darius Partridge in the quarterback under center, I formation. Fakes the pitch, tries to go back underneath to the fullback. Still on his feet, crosses over the left side and brought out of bounds around the 49-yard line. That's number 23 again, Kyle Dennis, who's been running the football, but there's a penalty on the play. It's like in the area of holding. Actually, we'll see what the call is. And it is holding on the Georgia Falcons. So, again, you can see penalties really killing the Falcons' momentum. They try to get some points on the board. So now this will be a 2nd and long for the Falcons as they try to muster up some kind of offense to get back in this ball game, as the Wolverines have kind of found their groove in the opening drive in the 3rd quarter. Here in this crisp night here, this crisp evening here, Victor Lohr Park here in Winder, Georgia. 2 undefeated teams trying to stay that way here on the Elite American Football League game of the week here on Score 58 Network. Partridge under center. Looking to pass, rolls out to his left. Ball hanging in the air, and it's caught. And around the 30-yard line, number 11, Nazir Randall. I'll tell you what, Partridge had that ball just float in the air as he tried to go deep. So another big play for the Georgia Falcons. The question is, can they capitalize on that good field position? So 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line as they cross into plus territory with that pass. So Partridge under center, I formation, Dennis at the fullback position, Roman McDowell at the tailback position. So Partridge hands off to Dennis in the up back, fullback position, gets good yardage that time, picks up about 7 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 3. And stopped on the play by number 99, DeMonte Queen. As the Falcons look to get back in this contest. Fast-moving 3rd quarter already, 9-14 and counting. As both teams using that running game to set up the pass and completed long passes. So, again, Partridge under center. No, we won't be under center this time. Looks like he'll change it up just a little bit. Sends McDowell out to a receiver position. Dennis, the only one in the backfield, along with Partridge. So pitch to Dennis, gets hit hard by number 14, Ronald Brantley. And a loss on the play. So, again, you can see that defense. You saw DeMonte Queen trying to rally the troops and get everybody up, and it looks like they got some new life. So it backs him up to, looks like 3rd and 10 right now. As, again, you can see the positive yardage going one way, and then a play happens and the Falcons go backwards. So 3rd and 10, 8-10 counting here in the 3rd quarter. As Partridge is in the gun, running back to his right. That's number 4, Najee Williams-Mitchell. So draw play to Williams-Mitchell. Tries to get around that right side, breaks one tackle, breaks another, and gets out of bounds. Forced out of bounds by number 29, Jeremy Lotz. Looks like a gain, and we'll see where it's spotted. Gain of about 7 on the play. So 4th and 3, long 3 here. We'll see what the Falcons decide to do. Already deep in plus territory. We'll see if they go for it here. Now, I'll tell you what, if you go back to the beginning of the game, a lot of offsides penalties by the Wolverines. So we'll see if they can hold their water here and not give up a freebie. So Partridge in the gun. Williams-Mitchell to his left as he's looking toward the sidelines. So he awaits the snap, gets the snap, looking left, throws one deep. Ball falls incomplete, but you can see the flags on the play. And it looks like it'll be pass interference on number 11, Darius Mitchell. Got a hurt receiver on the play. They were fighting early for position. Looks like number 11, Nazir Randall, gets up on his own power and appears to be okay. But it will be a penalty on the Wolverines. So now the Georgia Falcons having something good happen to them while sustaining the drive, not going backwards. If you saw the drives in the first half, every time they would do something positive, it would be penalties that would put them back and not create any kind of prosperity for them to actually score. So now, we'll see what the call is. Initially thought it was interference. We'll see if the call is actually, or will actually put them in a position to have another set of downs. As again, we await the call. 7-11 left here in the third quarter. And it will be. So first and goal for the Georgia Falcons. Down only 6-0 as they look to get into the end zone. So Partridge under center, I formation. Kyle Dennis at fullback. Najee Williams-Mitchell at the tailback position. As you see the defense adjust. Hand off to Williams-Mitchell on the left side, brought down after a couple of yards. It looks like he's brought down by Kevin Lewis. And it's actually not first and goal. Looks like about a 3-yard pickup, so 2nd and 7. 6:51 and counting here in the third quarter, fast-moving third quarter, as the Falcons look to answer the Wolverines' touchdown earlier. So, again, same formation. Dennis in the fullback position, Williams, Mitchell in the tailback position. 2 receivers at each side. Doubles to the near side, 1 to the far side. Looks like delay of game on the Falcons. So, again, taking them out of, well, not really taking them out of good field position. They're still deep in territory. But, again, you don't want to have one of those penalties setting you back, especially when you're just trying to get the play in. So, it looks like 2nd and 13 for the Georgia Falcons as they are looking to get into the end zone here in the third quarter. So our formation, Partridge under center. Dennis is the fullback, Williams Mitchell at the tailback position. So Partridge looking to pass, gets it, shoots it out, and we'll see what the call is. May have been intercepted. And it is. So interception for the Wolverines. And they'll get the ball back. Once again, stopping another promising drive by the Georgia Falcons. It looks like another flag here. Maybe some extracurricular activity. You don't want to see that. But, again, you can see the frustrations when you have a call. But you got to keep yourselves, keep your composure together. Because you're only down 6-0, but now, after having the Wolverines pinned deep in their own territory, now they've got, after a 15-yard penalty, they're out to the 20-yard line, having plenty of room. So, 1st and 10 for the Northeast Georgia Wolverines at the 20-yard line. So again, Keenan Wise, any quarterback. Fumble on the play and recovered by the Wolverines. Handed off to number 19, Seven Chanel. Looks like a loss of about 1 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 11. 5:41 and counting here in the third quarter. And again, the Wolverines' high-scoring attack held in check so far with only 6 points, but found their groove a little bit in the third quarter, or the beginning of the third quarter. And we'll see if they can put some more points on the board after getting the turnover. So Wise in the gun. Chanel to his right. 2 receivers to each side. So Wise out of the pocket completes the pass upfield to number 1, Anthony Autry. Gets good yardage on the play, so it looks like it'll be a gain of about 8 on the play. So 3rd and about 3 for the Wolverines. 4:46 and counting here in the third quarter. They're looking to break this game wide open. So Keenan Wise at quarterback. Seven Chanel to his left. Falcons showing blitz. Gets a snap. Pitch and catch to Autry again. Still on his feet. And brought down by number 8. That's Nathan Parker. But now before they get another first down, gets up to the 40-yard line. And you can see that Wise to Autry connection really, really cooking for that Wolverine offense. So 3:51 and counting here in the third quarter. And another set of downs for the Northeast Georgia Wolverines. So 1st and 10 at the 40. As right now you see that offense that perennially scores over 40 points, only with 6 here so far, but a very important 6. Looks like delay a game on the Wolverines. So both squads having issues with getting in and out of the huddle. And it'll cost them 5 here. Back them up 5 yards. So first and 15 at the 40-yard line. Here again from Winder, Georgia here on a cool night at Victor Lohr Park. 2 undefeated squads trying to stay undefeated. Northeast Georgia Wolverines versus the Georgia Falcons. So the Wolverines get the snap, cut back, and brought down about the 35-yard line. We have some extra activity going on the Wolverines sideline, but quickly cleaned up. Couple of love taps on the sideline. Still want to play some football. That's all right early in the season. But we're going to continue play here. And we'll see what the call is, if there is a call. So it will be a flag. So it looks like offsetting personal foul penalties. So it looks like they'll continue playing. So 3rd and 10 at the 40-yard line for the Wolverines. 2:30 left here in the third quarter. As Keenan Wise awaits the snap. 5 wide. Looking upfield. Shoots a pass. And it'll fall incomplete. Tried to go to Jeffrey Mack. Flag on the play, holding on the Wolverines. So it looks like we'll see if the Falcons actually accept the penalty. And it looks like they won't. So they will decline the penalty because it's 4th down. So 4th and 10 for the Wolverines. We'll see if they decide to punt. And punting, number 22, Eric King. Back to return, number 12, Tariq Knox Jr. As again, 2:08 left in the third quarter. The ball game is only 6-0. So the Falcons, if they can ever sustain and maintain a drive, can actually be back in this contest. So as we await the punt. It's the punt away high, but not very deep. Took a Falcons bounce, but it will be downed at around the 48-yard line. So it'll start 1st and 10 at the 48 for the Georgia Falcons, who, again, if they can ever get just one touchdown, they'll be back in this contest. Wolverines have had opportunities to blow this game open, really just putting some more points on the board, but have not been able to put this game away and leaving the Falcons around to possibly get back in it. So 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Georgia Falcons at the 48. So, again, Darius Partridge at quarterback. I formation. Hand off to Dennis over on the left side. Has some running room, still on his feet. And crosses over the 50 down to about the 46. So pick up good yardage on the play. Call that actually the 47. So 2nd and 5 for the Georgia Falcons, who again are very much in this contest. As many points as the Wolverines have scored in their previous games, they're leaving the Falcons right in this to be able to come back here at the end, although it was a great touchdown in the third quarter. So it looks like it may be an offsides. We'll see what the penalty is called. And actually, it'll be a false start. So that'll take them back 5. Now the Falcons, 2nd and 10. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. And the Falcons' penalty yards have been killing them so far. Just not being able to sustain drives and keep drives together to be back into the contest. So 2nd and 10. Partridge in the quarterback, under center, I formation. Kyle Dennis is the deep tailback. Partridge looking to pass, shoots a pass up the middle, has a man, drops it in, and it is caught. And that's number 11, Nazir Randall, defending by number 11, Darius Miller. And another pitch and catch by Partridge to Randall. And now the Falcons are back in the red zone. Our formation, Partridge under center. Kyle Dennis is the deep back. Hand off on the left side of Dennis. Tries to find some running room, runs backwards. Still on his feet, but forced out of bounds. After about a 7 to 8 yard pickup. Officials timeout. We'll see what. It's like we have an injured player on the field. Player still down. And that's number 23, Eric King Jr. Getting off on his own power. Been an absolute disruption to that Falcon offense all day from his defensive end position. So hope he's all right. But Dennis, it's like about a 6-yard pickup. So 2nd and 4 for the Falcons. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. As again, if the Falcons can get on the board here, we definitely have a ball game here on this Elite American Football League game of the week between both of these undefeated squads. So Partridge under center, I formation. Kyle Dennis is the deep back. And our fumble on the play, actually, that's not Dennis this time. Still on the ground. And we'll see. Looks like the Falcons will maintain possession. Loss on the play. Actually fumbled by Najee Williams-Mitchell. And that is the end of the third quarter, where the Northeast Georgia Wolverines were finally able to get on the board and lead this contest by the score of 6-0 over the Georgia Falcons. We'll take a break here in the third quarter here on the Score 58 Network. And we are back here on the Score 58 Network at the start of the fourth quarter, where the Georgia Falcons are driving 3rd and 10. There is Partridge in the quarterback. Two backs flanking him to his left and his right. Partridge gets the ball, hands off to Dennis on the right side, but brought down hard on the play by big number 77, James Pettigrew. So now 4th down for the Falcons, and they will call a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them here. 14:34 left in the contest. Georgia Falcons driving, but the Wolverines still lead 6-0 here on the Score 58 Network. And we are back here on the Score 58 Network. 14:34 left in the contest. 4th and about 10 for the Georgia Falcons. Looking to get in the end zone. So a definite passing situation here on 4th down. So Darius Partridge in the quarterback in the gun. Kyle Dennis to his left. as he awaits the snap. So Partridge looking to pass, floats the ball to the right side, and it'll be looks like it'll fall incomplete, which was it's like it was in the end zone. We look for a final call. Hold on a second. So it was a penalty holding on the defense. So looking to see where the spot is. So defensive holding. And it looks like it will be an automatic first down. So first and goal, again, new life for the Falcons. 14-22 and counting here in the contest as the Falcons look to get into the end zone. Looks like it may be a timeout, Wolverines. So we'll take a timeout with them here from Victor Lloyd Park. 14-10 left in the contest. Georgia Falcons driving. Wolverines leading 6-0 here in the Score 58 Network. And we're back here in the Score 58 Network. First and goal for the Georgia Falcons. Northeast Georgia Wolverines leading 6-0, but the Georgia Falcons driving. And probably their most promising drive of the game. And definitely their best opportunity to score here. So we'll see what they do. First and goal. It looks like another timeout. It looks like timeout Wolverines. May have been changing personnel. We'll stay here while they get everything together. But again, pretty good contest if you like defensive football and not a lot of scoring. It's been a battle so far. You've seen some highlights of it so far. Promising drives, but really not being able to put points on the board at a premium. So again, first and goal. I formation, Partridge under center. Hands off to the deep back. Hit hard by a host of Wolverines. Once again, leading the charge. 77. James Pettigrew looks like he may be hurt. Got an injured player on the field. Can't really see how he got hurt. Looks like getting up. His own power. Hustle off the field, so we'll continue play. 13:51 left here in the fourth quarter. As again, the Georgia Falcons looking to get into the end zone and at least tie this contest up. So again, Darius Partridge in at quarterback for the Georgia Falcons. Has gone the whole way. Kyle Dennis is the deep back. So Partridge will go into center. As he scans the field, see some coverage he likes. Will keep it, rolls out to his right. Didn't see a receiver and brought down by number 23, Eric King Jr., but there's a flag on the play. Actually, that's number 22, Eric King. And after the play, unsportsmanlike penalty on King. So it looks like automatic first down and new life for the Georgia Falcons. So again, depending on how the contest swings, you can point out to a couple of different instances where continued drives happen based on a penalty. So 13-29 and counting here in the fourth quarter. The Georgia Falcons, first and goal at about 8-yard line. I formation. Wolverines showing blitz. Give to the up back. And stopped by a host of Wolverines. It's like a short pickup on the play. So now second and goal for the Falcons, who again have used their running game to try to set up their pass. Partridge has been able to complete some passes, although not your garden variety deep passes. They've been more of opportunities than they have been just completed passes up the field. But nonetheless, they've been able to catch them going to Nazir Randall a couple of times. So you see Randall single coverage on the left side. We'll see if they go back to him. But Partridge under center, I formation. Dennis the deep back. And it looks like they were trying to go to Randall that time. Throws the ball up and intercepted. Crosses over the 30, 40, right on the 50. Green grass in front of him. 30, 20, 10, 5, gritty, and the touchdown. Intercepted by number 12, LeBryson Dixon, but there is a flag on the play. And we'll see what the penalties are. Looks like around the 50-yard line. And we'll see what this flag is. So illegal block in the back on the Wolverines on the return, so they'll keep the ball. But, again, another turnover by the Georgia Falcons, leading to the stoppage of another promising drive. Again, when you go back and look at the film, you'll see plenty of opportunities for the Georgia Falcons to actually score and be able to lead this contest. But when you're looking at the ways in which they've had penalties stop them and turnovers, really costly, untimely turnovers, if they end up losing this contest, they'll be kicking themselves later over what opportunities they had. So Wolverines get the ball back, 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Keenan Wise in at quarterback. In the gun. Falcons showing blitz. Long snap that time, handed it off to number 19, Seven Chenille. and really didn't have an opportunity. To get set running. So it looks like 4-yard loss, 2nd and 14 for the Wolverines. 11:29 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Wise still in the gun. Falcons showing blitz. Blitz picked up well. Shoots a pass upfield, but falls incomplete. Try to go to number 1, Anthony Autry that time. But stopped on the play by number 8, Nathan Parker. So now 3rd and 14 for the Wolverines. And again, they were able to stop a play on defense, but offensively, really not giving an opportunity for the defense to rest. But we'll see what goes on here. Still have a couple of plays here where they can get this first down. So 3rd and 14, 11-11 left in the contest. Keenan Wise played quarterback the whole way. We'll have Seven Chenille to his left. So 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Looking to pass, sets up the screen to number 0, Jeffrey Mack. Still on his feet. Not much running room, gets out of bounds after a pickup of a few yards. So now 4th down. It looks like the Wolverines will go back on defense. So 3rd and 10 at the 45. Actually, 4th and 10 at the 45. So 4th and 10. So it looks like the Falcons will get the ball back. Only down 6-0. Again, still in this contest. So King, number 22, Eric King. Punt high and short. Roll sideways. And will be fielded around the 38-yard line. Actually call that the 37. Where the Georgia Falcons will start 1st and 10. So again, it's been an interesting contest where both teams either have had an opportunity to get back in it or to blow the game open so the other team can't get back in it. But mistakes and penalties have cost them those opportunities. So 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line for the Georgia Falcons. Again, both teams come in undefeated in this Elite American Football League game of the week. So the Wolverines leading 6-0 over the Falcons. Falcons with the ball, 10:03 left in the contest. So again, Darius Partridge in the quarterback. Has backs to both sides. We have a flag on the play. Looks like it'll be a delay of game on the Falcons. And they've had trouble getting the plays in all night. So it's not a thing where it's isolated. So they'll lose 5 yards. So now, 1st and 15. We'll see what the Falcons do here. Again, look at the way the offense has kind of been crafted. The running game has worked for them tonight. The passing game has been iffy, so to speak, as interceptions have been thrown along with, 50-50 balls. So pass taken off, and it'll fall incomplete. Try to go to number 14, Roman McDowell that time. But the pass falls incomplete, so 2nd and 15 for the Falcons. 9:57 left in the contest. Once again, I'm Jamie Walker here on the Score 58 Network in this Elite American Football League Game of the Week. So glad you have joined us tonight here from Victor Lord Park here in Winder, Georgia, between two undefeated squads. So Wolverines lead by the score of 6-0, but the Falcons now have the ball. So Darius Partridge in at quarterback has running backs flanked to both sides, sends a man in motion. It's number 33, Dave Baskin. Flag on the play, and that was Kyle Dennis to get the ball, but Eric King was definitely offsides that time, trying to anticipate the snap count. So the Falcons will get a free 5 yards. And once they mark those yards off, have about a 2nd and 11 for the Falcons. So again, 9:40 and counting left in the third quarter. In the contest. And again, you see these opportunities happening over and over for the Falcons. Can they capitalize? We will see. 2nd and 11 for the Georgia Falcons. Hand off to Kyle Dennis on the right side and brought down after maybe a yard. It looks like no gain on the play, so not even that yard. So 3rd and 11 for the Falcons, who really have not been able to do anything offensively. You saw a couple of big plays, but outside of that, really hadn't been able to have sustained drives. So 3rd and 11. So again, Partridge in their quarterback. In the gun, 5 wide for the Falcons. 2 deep for the Wolverines. Partridge passes, lobs a pass up. Had a receiver, number 88, Rashad Tutton, but drops it. And now it's 4th and 11 for the Falcons. And we'll see what they do here. Now, I'll tell you what, the way the Wolverines have been actually running offense, there's a possibility they'll get the ball back. So they may decide to go ahead and punt here and play defense. So it looks like they will punt here. As we await the punt. It's always the possibility of special teams blunder, but we'll see if it gets off clean. So good snap. And he'll take off with the ball, has some running room, gets around the right end, crosses over the first down marker, and keeps it. And it will be enough for the first down. And that's number 9, Craig Young. Gets around that left end and gets enough for a Falcon first down. So, again, we talked about the way special teams have kind of influenced this game, and that's on a positive influence for the Georgia Falcons, who are still in it. So, 1st and 10, 8:08 and counting here in the contest, and some new life on offense for the Falcons. So, Partridge still in at quarterback, who's gone the whole way. And we'll see what the Falcons decide to do here. 7:50 here in the fourth quarter. So Partridge 5 wide, scanning the field, 2 deep for the Wolverines. Looking to pass, flush out the pocket, keeps the ball up the middle, and is dropped right at the line of scrimmage. May have fallen over someone. stopped on the play, number 77, James Pettigrew, actually will call that a tackle. So gain of 1 on the play. So 2nd and 9 for the Falcons, who again may need to pick up the pace just a little bit, just in case this drive stalls and they have to get the ball back. So again, under 7 minutes for the Falcons. The Wolverines have played superb defense primarily all night, kept the Falcons scoreless for the duration of the game. We'll see if they can continue. So Partridge in the quarterback, 5 wide, 3 on the far side, 2 on the near side as he awaits the snap. Clean snap, looking to pass, flush out the pocket, goes to his left, still looking to pass, and ball falls incomplete. Try to go number 3. Sheed Holloway that time. 6:29 left in the contest. So again, we'll see what they decide to do here. Again, not too many opportunities for the Falcons to score. If you look at their offense all night, they've been either feast or famine. They've been able to hit some big plays that probably in normal instances they wouldn't have been able to hit. They've been able to run the ball effectively with Kyle Dennis, but have not been able to get into the end zone so far. So Partridge in the gun, Dennis to his left. Partridge looking to pass. Has some pressure, flush to his left, gets the ball upfield, and it'll fall incomplete. Tried to go to number 11, Nazir Randall, who's been the benefactor of a couple of those plays. And it'll be 4th and 9 for the Falcons. And we'll see what they decide to do here. And it looks like they'll get in punt formation. We'll see if they actually punt. So number 9, Craig Young, in punt formation. Back to return, number 2, Taquan Simmons. Clean snap. High, end over end punt. Hits around the 25. And is down to around the 21. So 6:06 left here in the 4th quarter. We'll take a break here from Victor Lloyd Park here on the Score 58 Network. And we are back here on the Score 58 Network. I'm Jamie Walker. 6:06 left in the contest. Northeast Georgia Wolverines lead the Georgia Falcons by the score of 6-0. They've just gotten the ball back. Keenan Wise in at quarterback. Bad snap. Rolls out to his right. Has a man. Gets the ball completed to Jeffrey Mack. Breaks a tackle and brought out of bounds. Looks like a late hit, so they'll get some more yardage on the play. Was out of bounds, number 4. G. Williams Mitchell after the completion, and we'll see. And it was late hit out of bounds, so another 15 yards. So 1st and 10 at the 48. 5:58 left in the contest. So 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Northeast Georgia Wolverines leading 6-0 and hoping to end this game. So Keenan Wise in the quarterback. High snap. Gets the ball. Maintains his decorum and completes the ball to Anthony Autry. And we'll see if they call it complete. And they call it incomplete. Autry couldn't hold on. I tell you what, he did everything he could to hold on and to maintain possession. But the referee calls it incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 10. For the Wolverines, 5:27 left in the contest. I'll tell you what, it's been an interesting contest. 6-0. On really two teams who have scored all night. And it may be just a matter of two really good teams, two really good defenses holding those offenses in check. So 5:27. Draw play up the middle. Still on his feet, brought down by a host of Falcons. That's number 13, Jonathan Davis, who has been the bell cow all night for the Wolverine offense. Gets about 2 on the play, so we'll call it 3rd and 8. 5 minutes and counting in the contest. So very important 3rd down for the Wolverines. If they can get an opportunity to move the chains again, can milk this clock down to almost nothing if they can maintain what they're doing offensively. You don't want to give an opportunity to the Georgia Falcons again. So 3rd and 8, 5 wide, Keenan Wise in a quarterback. High snap, maintains it, throws it up the left side, has a man. Ball hanging in the air and may have been intercepted, and it is. Now, I tell you what, this may have actually been a blessing in disguise. Again, earlier on for the Georgia Falcons, it kind of worked in reverse, where the interception was just as good as a punt, where this is kind of the same thing. The Georgia Falcons will get the ball back on offense, but it'll be deeper probably than you would have gotten on a punt. So the interception may not, bode well, or may not be so bad against you. Again, the Georgia Falcons are on the 19-yard line. Pardon that. That is actually the 14-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. 4:26 left in the contest. We'll see if they can get back in it to either tie or surpass the Wolverines. So not a lot of positive offense all night. Give credit to the defenses. They've been able to stop each other's offense. So 1st and 10 at the 14. Partridge still in a quarterback. Max protection that time. Has a lot of time. Shoots one deep. Down the middle. And will fall incomplete. Try to go to number 14. Roman McDowell that time. So 2nd and 10. For the Georgia Falcons. We'll see what the Falcons decide to do here. Of course we know they want to score. Okay, being down 6-0. They've had opportunities really the whole second half with a couple of promising drives. And the ball will fall incomplete. Try to go to number 11, Nazir Randall. And that's been his man all night. Making big plays in the passing game for really the little passing game that they've been able to actually maintain. It's really been a lot of 50-50 balls that Randall has been able to go up and go get. Really not necessarily a crisp passing game, but Randall has been the big play receiver all night. So 3rd and 10 for the Falcons as the Wolverines try to stop them again and it'll be an interesting decision that they'll make if they don't get this first down. So 3rd and 10, sends McDowell in motion. Backs to each side. So waste a snap, max protection, shoots a pass up the left side, and the ball will fall incomplete. And really, again, you could almost telegraph what they were deciding to do. It was 5 defensive backs on Randall that time. So the better option probably was to look somewhere else. But 4:01 left in the contest. The Falcons will punt, but I tell you what, the way the Wolverines have not been able to sustain a drive, they may get the ball back. So we'll see what happens here. So 4th and 10 for the Georgia Falcons. I'll tell you what, depending on what they've done special teams-wise, the punter may be looking again to try to get this first down. There's only 10 yards, but at this point in the contest, you never know. So getting the ball off may have been tipped. We'll see. Takes a Falcon bounce. Picked up by number 3. That's Kareem McDaniel. It looks like we got a flag on the play. And we'll see what happens. As it's been an interesting contest, penalties-wise. And again, you can see referees trying to maintain a clean ball game. But there's been a lot of talking, a lot of chirping. It looks like the penalty will be on the Wolverines. So 3:57 left in the contest. The Wolverines will start 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. So we'll see if they can run the clock out. Right now, you're not worried about style points. You're simply worried about getting a victory. So leading 6-0 over the Georgia Falcons. We'll see what they decide to do here. Probably not in the neighborhood of passing. We've got to stop the play. We'll see what the call is. All right. So, it's a little trying to make sure everything's together. So 3:57 left in the contest. Keenan Wise in the quarterback. That's Jonathan Davis Jr. behind him. Pistol formation. High snap. Gets the ball to Davis and brought down inbounds, which is a good thing if you're the Wolverines, by number 17. Jared Bland. Loss on the play. 3:42 and counting here in the 4th quarter. And loss of about 5 to 6 on the play. So 2nd down, about 16. 3:18 and counting here in the 4th quarter. And once again, I can just call this an interesting contest. Really, a lot of opportunities to have more points on the board for both teams, but really not being able to sustain drives and actually get in the end zone. So Wise in the quarterback. Throws the screen to Jeffrey Mack, still on his feet. And they'll be brought down at about a 3-yard pickup. So timeout, Falcons. And we'll take a timeout with them here. 2:37 left in the contest. Northeast Georgia Wolverines still leading 6-0 over the Georgia Falcons. This is the Score 58 Network. We are back here on the Score 58 Network. 2:37 left in this contest, the Elite American Football League game of the week. Northeast Georgia Wolverines leading 6-0 with the ball. It's like a 3rd and 11. Twist formation to the near side. One to the far side, runs the draw play up the middle, has some running room. Still on his feet and crosses over the 50-yard line. And that's that man, number 13, Jonathan Davis again. Brought down on the play by number 7, Jaquan Rice. But picks up enough for Wolverine first down. And now it's just a matter of milking the clock. So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Gets the snap, looking to pass. It looks like that pass falls incomplete. So actually looks like it may have been a completed pass and loss of about 2 on the play, 3. So it'll be 2nd and 13, 2:06 left. Here in the 4th quarter, Northeast Georgia Wolverines with the football. Trips formation to the right side, 1 receiver wide to the far side. Handoff, looks like a fumble on the play. Recovered by the Falcons. On his feet, crosses over the 35, and the Falcons with the ball with 1:58 left and new life for the Falcons. So 1st and 10 at the 32, and we'll see what the Falcons do now. And again, they've been able to keep, not exactly sure, this has just been a funny game in that way, going back and forth. Neither team has been able to put each other away. No scoring by the Georgia Falcons, but the Wolverines have had some blunders on their own to keep the other team in it. So 1:58 left in the contest. Northeast Georgia Wolverines leading 6-0, but the Georgia Falcons with 1:58 left have new life. So Darius Partridge in at quarterback. Kyle Dennis to his left. Looking to pass. Shoots a pass out to the right side, and it falls incomplete. So 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Partridge looks to pass. Ball intercepted. And he's crossing the 50. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Interception, LeBryson Dixon. And the Wolverine defense, who's been playing lights out all night, once again, so now So now the Wolverines lead by the score of 13-0. 1:34 left in the contest. So looks like Wise throws the ball and gets the two-point conversion. And completes the pass. So with 1:34 left in the contest, the Northeast Georgia Wolverines lead by the score of 14-0 over the Georgia Falcons. We'll take a break here from Victor Lohr Park. This is the Score 58 Network. And we're back here on the Score 58 Network where the Northeast Georgia Wolverines on an interception by LeBryson Dixon. And a two-point conversion now lead 14-0 over the Georgia Falcons with 1:34 left in the contest. Really, the defenses all night have been playing well, stopping the other offense. But the Wolverine defense has been able to get pressure on Darius Partridge all night. And now they'll kick off. Kyle Dennis awaiting deep. It's like a squib kick. It'll be fielded around the 20. Pitch back out to Dennis. Still on his feet and brought down around the 30-yard line. And stopped in play by number 14, Ronald Brantley. So 1st and 10. And you know, 1:28 left in the contest. And we'll see what the Georgia Falcons decide to do here. As again, it's been a kind of a herky-jerky affair tonight as both teams have made several mistakes, kind of cost themselves points, have had penalties and all kinds of blunders that have stopped promising drives. But now 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 35. The Georgia Falcons definitely in passing situation. So there's Partridge. And Kyle Dennis to his right. So Partridge pitches it to Randall, who goes around the right side, still on his feet, but out of bounds. So gets about 6 yards on the play. So 2nd, about 4 on the play. And we'll see what the Falcons decide to do here. Again, trying to score quickly with the possibility of getting the onside kick and kicking and scoring it again if they actually get the ball back. So at the 40-yard line, Falcons definitely looking to pass. So Partridge in the gun, Kyle Dennis to his left. So Partridge passing, intercepted again by number 15. And it looked entertaining, but it will not count. Ball originally intercepted by number 15, Justin Huggins, but you cannot throw a forward pass. So it looks like that'll come back. We also have an injured player on the field, so we'll see what the flag is about and go from there. Do we have an injured player on the field? And, again, these are the kind of situations, dangerous situations that you run into sometimes whenever you get a turnover of some sort. You're turning defenders into blockers, and they're looking to just clean somebody's clock. So I know they're trying to regulate some of that stuff out of the game, which is understandable. We know. But those that have played for a little while and the old school players of yesteryear know, make sure your head is on a swivel because you know it's coming. So 106 left in the contest. Got an injured player, but there was an interception by number 15, Justin Huggins. And he gets up under his own power, so that's a good sign. And that's actually Kyle Dennis, who really has been, in the backfield all night running the football effectively. Not sure what the stats are, but he's been really that bell cow all night for the Falcons running game. So hate to see him get injured because you're excited to see what they do further on down in this season, but hopefully he's okay. So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. 106 left in the contest. It looks like the ball at the 35-yard line. So it looks like the Wolverines will get in victory formation. Down it. And looks like the Falcons call a timeout, so that will stop the clock. So with that timeout, of course, still in victory formation. Not sure how many timeouts the Falcons still have, but at this point, can't stop the clock. And another kneel down by Keenan Wise, who has played the whole way, played effectively. Again, when you look at their season stats before this game, 45% completion rate. Ran the ball for 69 yards. And really their offensive yardage, they've been a really stellar offense, having 375 total yards per game, but really hadn't done much. But their defense came to play tonight and has led them to victory. So it looks like that will be the final score. So here from Victor Lloyd Park, the Northeast Georgia Wolverines defeat the Georgia Falcons by the score of 14-0. I'm Jamie Walker here for the Score 58 Network. We hope you have enjoyed this Elite American Football League Game of the Week. We are signing out. Again, the Northeast Georgia Wolverines 14, the Georgia Falcons 0. This has been a Score 58 Network production.